Hi there. So today I'll be walking you through the Ghala dashboard. So this is the main dashboard. You can just filter out the last 6 months, and you can see how your shop is performing. Let's say here I see how my sales activity, I see top customers, I see product ending soon. Yeah, so you can just see your sales activity in just brief way. If you want to, you can go to product here. You can see all your product that you've added on your shop. So this is synchronized straight away to your WhatsApp catalog. You can click on a particular product, see how is it performing. You can just say filter out the last 6 months, yeah, and see how everything's being done. So you can just go to orders. You can view in depth. You can see there's WhatsApp sales, there's manual sales. Yeah, so it say take last 30 days and then get only the paid orders. So if you go to see the orders here, you can see the customers. So let's click on order. So you can just learn more about an order, see how order details about the order. So you can just also go to marketing. So here where you can do campaign to your customer segment. So yeah, so this is the example of already run campaign, but some other day I'll share more about that. On transaction, you can see all your transactions that are processed using Ghala payment, incoming, outgoing. Yeah, when it comes to expenses, you can see just generally your expenses record. On customers, you can see all your customers. You can go to customer segment, understand the customer better. You can organize the customer into segment based on their purchasing behavior, and Gala automatically do that for you. On conversation, you can see all your chat with the customers. You can see, let's say, John. You can see all the ongoing chat, how it was, and you can also turn on a human mode so you can play manual if you want. If you go to connect, that's when where the connection to Meta is happening. You can just put your credentials here and connect to Meta. And then if you go to settings, and then you go to, you can just put your shop description here. Yeah, and then after you do that, you can upload even a knowledge base for your shop. So let's go to integration. So if you go to integration here, you can see there is in like payment, receipt, a webhook. So a webhook is very interesting. Let's say this one, it will call my phone when an order is placed. So you can see here how the logs of webhook activity. Yeah, so you can add as many as webhooks as you want. So you can go to receipt and customize it on how it will appear on your particular shop. Yeah, so you go back and you can on payment now you can choose which payment service provider you want to use a particular method. So let's say right now it's Swahili Pay on mobile. I can change it to, let's say, use Ghala payment when it comes to mobile payment, and I can just activate Ghala on mobile to ask me to change. Okay, yes. And then yeah, so once I do that, if I want to test how it works, I can just go to chat flow, and chat flow where I can have multiple flow and I can choose which one to be active at a time. So right now I have two flow, as you can see here. There's one which starts with order product. Yeah, so you can just view the flow. So the flow can be as complex as you want. So this is just default flow that you get when you open a Gala account. But also I'll show a demo using a much simpler flow. Yeah, so you can just edit any flow at a specific point if you want, and try to understand it as actions, like payment triggering. So it's, yeah, so don't worry much about this. You can just search test entry point. So this is a simple flow that we'll be using. It has just one entry point and three payment method, which are payment methods. So if you look at this payment, they have action which is turned on payment. So they'll be triggering payment and give payment link back. And this is our variable that can be yeah, introduced during runtime. So if you want to test, you can also scroll around to see component that you can add. So this flow is it's a canvas for you. You can just customize your bot as much as you want depending on your use case. So if you want to test now, you can just come here and say I want mango. You can just type mango, and then it just can give me a cut. It's more like a WhatsApp experience, and then I can just say I want place an order. So it will render this menu that is active, which it ask me is a mobile. So because as you saw, the mobile was Ghala. So the moment I choose mobile, it will send me a push on my phone. And also I can get a link that it will take me to a web which says, oh, mobile wallet is active and my number is pre-filled for the mango price. So I can go back, let's say I choose card. So let's go back to settings and see what we configured as card on cancel this one. So let's check if what we configured as card on integration. So go to card, you see Flutter is active and Ghala is active on bank. So if we go back to chat flow, you can go back to, yeah, go to chat flow again, and then let's try to place another order. So right now, let's say sensor. Yeah, so just view, add to cart, put an amount, place an order, and then once we do that, gonna do card. So let's see card. So because our card is active on Flutterwave, it's going to give a Flutterwave link. So if I click this, it will take me to a Flutterwave payment page that I configured. So it's loading now. Yes, so I'm on Flutterwave payment link. So right here, I can do my payment for that. And then you see, so that was it. And then if I choose bank right now, because I'm using Ghala for bank, and I go to a payment page, I can view it telling me to pay TANQR, which is can be payable by all the bank. So it's very, very easy to use and very intuitive. So I can change, let's say, mobile PSP to use Swahili's, and I can activate Swahili's on mobile. And then if I go back to my flow right now and try to chat with my bot, so nothing changed, just change the provider. And I say sneakers, and then I choose view product, and then I can click Shubo sneakers, let's say, and main casual sneaker, view cart, place an order, and then I'll click mobile payment. So it's going to send me a push first of all, and the second thing, it's going to give me a payment link which is for Swahili's. So if I click this payment link, as you can see, it's Swahili's. So it's if you have Swahili credentials and you have a Swahili, you can just use Ghala and to do the same thing for integration for you. So okay, so let's change the PSP here to back to Ghala and activate on mobile. Yeah, click yes change, and then yeah, so that was it. Yeah, just go back, and then on bank you can see it's still Ghala. You can change it to Lipisha at any point if you want. It's very, very intuitive. Yeah, so also there's also yeah, this button down here, you can use it for, like, say, searching, zooming. So one thing I want to show you is how we can change the entry point. So you see there's two floors. So go to configure entry point, and then just change it to order product. So some see the entry point, yes, just go to order product. So it's gonna go to, this is what tells where should the flow begin when someone places an order. So we're gonna change and save. Then right now the flow will start on order product. You can just type anywhere to search. Yeah, it will start here. It will go all the way to the completion of the flow. So this has flow for remainder and everything. So let's try now. So let's say we want to buy yeah, a baby's diapers. So just add to cart, you place an order. You see now it's different flow. So what you have to know, that Ghala flow allow you to customize the flow using an intuitive code builder. So you can just simulate it on this canvas. And the same way it works here is the same way it's going to be working on WhatsApp. So on WhatsApp, it will ask you for location. You're going to send the location to it. So on this Ghala simulator, you'll be having a full experience on what your WhatsApp going to be like without having to switch over your phone. Yeah, so this is basically what you get out of Ghala. And thank you so much. So you can just explore around. So there's much more feature I didn't cover in this short video, but I think soon I'll be providing more comprehensive videos to highlight Ghala features that like withdraw, how we're approaching marketing, how